Good morning, students. Today we will study class 11th poem The Laburnum Top by Ted Hughes from Hornbill. I'll read the poem first and then we'll move on to the explanation part. The laburnum top is silent, quite still. In the afternoon yellow September sunlight, a few leaves yellowing, all its seeds fallen, till the goldfinch comes with a twitching chirrup, a suddenness, a startlement at a branch end, then sleek as a lizard and alert and abrupt, she enters the thickness and a machine starts up of chitterings and a tremor of wings and trillings. The whole tree trembles and thrills. It is the engine of her family. She stokes it full, then flirts out to a branch end, showing her barred face, identity mask. Then, with irredelicate whistle chirrup whisperings, she launches away towards the infinite, and the laburnum subsides to empty. So, the poem The Laburnum Top, is written by Ted Hughes. It is about a repaying relationship between the laburnum tree and the goldfinch bird. The tree is yellow, silent, and death-like and is made alive by the bird and her young ones. The yellow bird has her shelter on the tree where she feeds her young ones. But as soon as the bird leaves to fly in the sky, the tree becomes silent and death-like again. So first three lines. The laburnum top is silent, quite still, in the afternoon yellow September sunlight, a few leaves yellowing, all its seeds fallen. Laburnum here, a short tree with hanging branches. It has yellow flowers and poisonous seeds. So in these lines, the poet says that he saw a laburnum tree whose leaves were yellow. The tree's top is silent and still in the daytime of the September month. It is autumn season and all the seeds of the tree had fallen. The poet has used the word yellow for leaves and sunlight. Yellow symbolizes silence, death, and beauty. He describes the whole scene of the tree with this color. Next lines. Till the goldfinch comes with a twitching chirrup, a suddenness, a startlement at a branch end, then sleek as a lizard and alert and abrupt, she enters the thickness and a machine starts up of chitterings and a tremor of wings and trillings. The whole tree trembles and thrills. So here goldfinch, it is a small singing bird with yellow feathers on its wings. Twitching means sudden jerk movement. Chirrup is a bird making repeated high-pitched sounds. Startlement means feeling or showing sudden shock. Abrupt here is rapid. Chittering means to make a chattering sound. Tremor of wings means involuntary vibration of wings. Trillings is to produce a chirping sound. Trembles means to shake. Thrills means a sudden feeling of excitement. So a goldfinch bird comes to an end of the tree, which was death-like scene of the tree, and makes a sudden chirping sound. The bird, while being rapid, alert, and precautious like a lizard, sits on the branches of the tree. As she moved towards the thickness of the branch, her younger ones started chirping and doing vibrations with wings, making a sound like a machine. Because of the movement of the bird and her young ones, the tree starts to shake and thrill. The poet has given two opposite scenarios of the tree. The tree first being death-like and still, and then giving life and shelter to bird and her young ones. Next lines. It is the engine of her family. She stokes it full, then flirts out to a branch end, showing her barred face, identity mask. Here, flirts out means lead on to. Stokes means to add fuel to the engine. The laburnum tree and the goldfinch bird is the engine of her family. Whose family? The goldfinch family. She provides food to her young ones and moves to the other branch end. Her dark colored strip face is visible as her body is yellow colored and hides behind the yellow leaves of the tree or yellow flowers of the tree. Last some lines. Then with airy delicate whistle chirrup whisperings, she launches away towards the infinite and the laburnum subsides to empty. Here the word airy means weird and strange. Whistle chirrup is gentle whisper like the chirping of the bird, and subside means diminishes. So after reaching the end of the branch, the bird makes a sweet chirping sound just like whispering and flies away towards the infinite sky. It again makes the laburnum tree silent and deathlike. So for a quick revision of the poem, let's see a quick summary. So the poem starts with a description of the laburnum tree whose top was silent and still. Its leaves had turned yellow and seeds had fallen down. It was a daytime in the month of September when the tree was standing still and deathlike. The lifeless tree becomes alive by the arrival of the goldfinch bird. She came to feed her younger ones who are on the thickness of the branch. The tree is her shelter. She arrives at the end of the branch with the chirping sound. She further moves to the other side of the branch with rapid and precautionary movement like a lizard. As soon as she arrives, her younger ones start chirping like a machine and vibrating and flapping their wings. The death-like tree becomes alive and it trembles and shakes. After feeding them, she flies to the other side of the branch. Her dark-colored face with the yellow body was barely visible as she vanished behind the yellow leaves. She flew away in the sky, leaving the tree death-like again.